YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels here, covering the 2017-2018 Premier League season with some predictions for you guys here. Excited for this season. It's coming up this week. Wanted to wait to the last second because still some transfers going on. Waiting for some big ones. Just coming down to the wire. So let's get into it. I want to start with my 7 through 20 rankings. Let's start with number 20. We're going to go through this pretty quick. Get to the top 6 teams who are pretty obvious. Number 20, Brighton. Number 19, Burnley. Burnley taking a big step down there. 18, Huddersfield. 17, Newcastle. 16, Watford. 15, Swansea. I think they are, bashed a little bit too much. I mean, obviously you want your team to go out there, do much better, try to get better. They didn't really do that, but I think a lot of people have them in the bottom 3. I don't think they'll be quite that bad. I'm looking for Tammy Abraham, guy to look out for, to maybe have a surprising season here. Number 14, Bournemouth. 13, Crystal Palace. 12, West Brom. 11, Stoke City. Now, those 4 teams, 11 through 14, they're in like the same group for me. Reason I have Crystal Palace and Bournemouth down 13-14 is because their defense. They give up a lot of goals. I expect them to give up a lot of goals again this season. Premier League teams really took a step up on the attack. So I think they're going to give up a lot of goals here. If they really can't compete with those top teams, I think they go out there and get their defense better, and they didn't really do that. So 11, 12, Stoke and West Brom, better defense, also can score. Maybe not quite as good as those other 2 teams, but I think they can compete with them. Next group of teams I have is number 10, Southampton, and number 9, Leicester City. They're pretty much in the same boat as well for me. Southampton really didn't do much. Last second acquisition, Mario Lemina. Pretty good one. I like him from Juventus, but is it enough? I think Leicester City, even though they didn't do a crazy amount, Abora, good pickup, but they also have some young guys I expect to step up. I expect them as a team to step up this year. So I have them at 9. And the next tier of teams is 7-8, Everton, West Ham. I think Everton is definitely better than West Ham. West Ham goes out and gets Chicharito, good pickup. Everton, finally a team that sells their best player and actually does something with the money. They actually do something smart, go out and get a number of players that can play. Wayne Rooney back in the mix. I like that a lot. Can't wait to see how that goes. Sandro, one of the steals of the transfer window. Got him for a cheaper price than I expected him to go for. They can end up turning him into way more of a profit, or they can obviously keep him. He can be a solid player, solid young asset they have that's going to play a lot right away, I think. So on to the obvious top 6 teams. Now these 6 teams could go in any order. This is just my opinion. Really can't wait for the season because of these 6 teams. They can fight each other. It's going to be a good fight to the end. Slightest changes or problems could have a team at the back. Let's start with number 6. Number 6, I have Spurs. Now, I have them at 6 because they didn't really go out and do much in the transfer window. And they're kind of banking on their squad just to get better and improve together, get used to playing with each other. They have some young guys. They want them to improve. They want them to reach their potential. The idea is there, but finish second back-to-back years. I think you got to go out and get some more, get better. And although Harry Kane and Dele Alli, guys like that, young guys with a lot of talent, could get better, young enough, got some skill, they can definitely get better. But it's hard to believe they're going to get that much better where they're going to win this Premier League when all the other teams went out and got better. Not only that, they got to play at Wembley, as everyone knows. So just a slight thing like that puts them back at 6. Now, they definitely can win the Premier League. It's very hard to choose between the 6, but I have them at 6 for those reasons as of now. Number 5 is Liverpool. Hate saying that. I was really liking what Liverpool was doing about a week ago. In my mind, they were looking like number 2, possibly winning the Premier League. Sounds like it's nothing official, but Coutinho's off to Barcelona. I think their best player, one of my favorite players to watch in the Premier League. So very disappointing. Also expected them when I was thinking about them 1 or 2 to get Van Dijk, which still can happen. But Southampton, it sounds like they may stay true to the word and not let him join Liverpool. Could be off to Chelsea. Maybe he'll stay at Southampton. he can still go to Liverpool. We got to wait and see here. Still a couple more days before the season, and we'll see what Liverpool ends up doing here. I expect Coutinho gone. Van Dijk, it's up in the air, but still a great team. Great team that can win. Great team on the attack. Salah and Mane. It's going to be fun to watch. They really look good in these last few games leading up to the Premier League. So a team that I like to watch. A little disappointed in them if they sell Coutinho, but they need Van Dijk in there. The defense needs to improve if they want to win the Premier League. So that was number 5. Number 4, I'm going with Arsenal. Now they have a big 3 up front in the attack with Alexis Sanchez, Ozil, and now Lacazette. Finally, Lacazette comes over, and it's going to be fun to watch. Now this 3 can do some damage on the attack, but is that enough? Pretty similar team to last year. Struggled a bit last year. Obviously, they're going to get better, hopefully scoring goals. But I have them at 4 for now. Number 3 is the defending champions, Chelsea. Similar team. Do they play the same style, which they won the Premier League with? Will teams figure that out? Do they go away from that style? Is the team going to struggle trying to transition? Diego Costa, still on the team, solid striker, but I see some kind of problem there. He might be off anyways before this Premier League starts or early on. But I see some problems. Morata, going to be a good striker. I think he might struggle at first just for a little bit. Really like their defense, but got them at number 3. Number 2. It's between Manchester United and Manchester City, obviously. I got Manchester United at number 2, so that means I have Manchester City winning. Manchester City, really, a lot of people are picking them. They're the favorites. It's because they should win the Premier League. They went out, got better. On defense, they were weaker on defense. That's why they couldn't win the Premier League. They went out and improved that. They have plenty of depth, plenty of guys that can play. De Bruyne, very exciting player, can continue to get better, and he's already playing at an elite level. So, I mean, all around Manchester City should win this. On to Manchester United, I have them at number 2, obviously. I can't wait to watch Lukaku in that mix. They should improve on the attack greatly, I hope. Ibrahimovic still could come back, see what happens there. Defense, still a question mark there, but they will continue to improve, I believe. Continue to improve. And, that midfield, Matic, Pogba, Herrera, exciting to watch. Great midfield. So, I mean, they could make some noise, Manchester United. I'm just really excited for the season. Premier League, the team's really improved. They're making the Premier League look better. Even teams placing 7th, 8th, Everton, West Ham, those are solid teams. Teams that placed 7th, 8th in the past Premier League, you don't really look at them too much. Not really that great of teams. But Premier League is on the rise, looking better. Can't wait for the season. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Please comment on your predictions. I would love to see other people's predictions because it's really, like I said, up in the air. Could go any way here with these top teams. So I would like to see everyone else's predictions in the comments. Please like, subscribe. Check out our other videos. That'll do it. Goodbye.